the quaint town of Bathville, where rubber duckies floated freely in ponds and bathtubs alike, lived a unique little duck named Quakers. Unlike his fellow rubber duckies who relished lazy days bobbing in soapy water, Quakers harbored a thrilling secret passion: dirt bikes. It all began when Quakers first saw a dirt bike at a local toy store. The bright colors, the rugged tires, and the promise of speed and adventure captivated him. From that moment, Quakers dreamt of nothing else but feeling the rush of wind against his rubbery skin as he zoomed over dirt tracks and through muddy puddles. To turn his dream into reality, Quakers knew he had to work hard. Being a rubber duck, he didn't have the traditional means to earn money, but he was determined. He began offering his services to the townsfolk. He helped clean pond scum, polished other rubber duckies until they shone, and even served as a buoyant lifeguard at the local duck pond. Word of his diligent work ethic spread, and soon enough, Quakers had saved up enough Bathville bucks, the local currency. With his savings jingling in his tiny pouch, Quakers waddled to the toy store, his heart pounding with excitement. The store owner, a kindly old tortoise named Mr. Shelby, greeted him with a knowing smile. "I've been expecting you, Quakers," he said, leading him to the display where the dirt bike stood proudly. It was a vibrant blue with yellow accents, just the right size for a determined little duck. Quakers counted out his hard-earned Bathville bucks, handing them over with a mix of pride and nervous anticipation. Mr. Shelby carefully wrapped the dirt bike and handed it to Quakers, who could barely contain his joy. As he waddled out of the store, his new dirt bike in tow, he felt a sense of accomplishment like never before. That evening, Quakers decided to take his new dirt bike for its first ride. He headed to the outskirts of Bathville, where the dirt tracks were known to be both challenging and exhilarating. Strapping on a tiny helmet, Quakers climbed onto the seat, his heart racing with excitement and a touch of fear. He revved the engine, feeling the powerful vibrations beneath him, and with a determined quack, he took off. The first few moments were a whirlwind of sensations. The wind whipped past him and the roar of the engine filled his tiny ears. Quakers felt a rush of pure joy as he navigated the twists and turns of the dirt track. He sped over bumps, splashed through muddy puddles, and even managed a small jump, landing with a triumphant bounce. But as he rounded a particularly sharp corner, Quakers lost control. The dirt bike skidded, and he was thrown into a muddy ditch. For a moment, he lay there, dazed and covered in muck, but instead of feeling disheartened, Quakers found himself laughing. He realized that the fall was part of the adventure, and the mud only added to the thrill. Determined to master his new ride, Quakers got back on his dirt bike and continued.